Welcome college student, previous biologist, or aspiring material engineer. Congratulations on getting hired by Archetype Company, and let me be the first to welcome you to our Biological Material Research Department. Now we know our site hasn't officially opened, but you'd like to properly orientate you before opening to make sure you can get straight to work. Doesn't that sound amazing? In this orientation video, you will learn all about how to work in the Biological Material Research Department. Things you'll learn about are: what is the Biological Material Research Department? What are participants and how should I interact with them? What are the different material clearance levels? What is isolation? What is the Specialized Studies Program and a specialist? And what are subjects and how should I handle them? As you may know, over recent times our planet has experienced a downward trend, with our environment becoming more and more uninhabitable by the day. Things like food, water, and air are becoming toxic or dangerous, and our environment is becoming uninhabitable as well. That's where Archetype.Co's Biological Material Research Department comes in, being the backbone of Archetype.Co's true goal of protecting the world and humanity from its downward spiral. The Biological Material Research Department, or BMRD's purpose is to research fabricated materials made in the 80s using a unique method called subatomic division excursion. Studies of materials using this fabrication method have shown unique effects on biology and have traits never seen before. The BMRD uses their studies to make humans more resilient, make food and water less toxic, find new sources of food and water, and find ways to regrow our environment. While our main goal is to better humanity, the BMRD has another task. You see, Mother Nature finds ways to survive without our help, and these methods can have very undesired results for humanity. One of these undesired results are called unmanageable bios. Unmanageable bios are creatures that have mutated beyond recognition and are considered hostile by NATO. The BMRD has been contracted to help NATO develop our own bios as bioweapons to combat these unmanageable bios. The BMRD has been contracted to help NATO develop our own bios as bioweapons to combat these unmanageable bios. The BMRD has been contracted to help NATO develop our own bios as bioweapons to combat these unmanageable bios.